Hello, and welcome to another of my Honkai Daily Grind. In this video, it's going to be the sim battles. You need to be an Armada in order to be able to play these, but it's easy enough to get into one. Pretty much anyone will recruit anyone. It's all about the numbers. Anyway, so, let's start off with the first battle here. It's against Argent Knight. So let's take a look at the trial suits. So your main damage dealer is this one. Now, normally, this particular battle suit, Blood Rose, would be in with a different weapon. She'd be in with Blood Dance in order to apply a debuff on the enemy. Except in this case, she's in to be able to apply flame damage. Not specifically the damage itself, but a debuff that this particular boss suffers from. You inflict a certain amount of flame damage, and all of a sudden they take massive amounts of damage. So, it's going to be an elemental fight. Let's see here. Here we go. Elemental boost and bonus SP, just for fun. So, let's have that the boss. Alright, opening is going to be Blood Rose. And Blood Rose has done her job. Now for our main damage dealer. Debuff completely applied. Charge attack repeatedly for the main damage event. And done. Now that was not a smooth run. I did get hit a couple of times when I should have been able to avoid them, which probably cost me roughly 200 points in total score. But since I'm over 13,500, which should be your goal point score, this is all fine. So, ready to move on to the next boss. Oh, this one. This boss, you've got to crack their shield to be able to do significant damage, and they've got a few countermeasures in place. They're kind of annoying. You want to get this boss defeated as quickly as possible. So this is a support, this is a support, this is your primary damage dealer. And it's going to be a physical damage team, so I think I'll go with Ursula the Void for friendship support. Alright, here we go. So I'm not going to switch right away. Okay, damage buff applied, drop the cross, now switch. Did this right, and I did. You'll crack the shield on the boss, so they'll be not quite defenseless, but mostly, and take massive amounts of damage, and you'll be able to finish them off before they can finish recharging their shield, which is what I did. I might have been able to do it a little faster, but it would require someone more talented than me to get that done. So 14,373, more than enough. Right now, I could practically phone it in for the next boss and still score my minimum of 40,000 points total. Oh, didn't want to go in there. So, final boss. Let's take a look here. So, this boss is, not terrible, but not great. I see they've changed the lineup for the team. Alright. Unfortunately, the Ursula the Void trial version is terrible. Even if you've got your own Ursula the Void with second... Basically, she's got weapons that are second tier from her primary weapons and Stigma. Even if you've got those and they're only just partially leveled up, you'll outperform the trial version of Ursula the Void. I really hope that someday they fix her. And they've done patches, maybe they have, and I just haven't tried her yet. Let's find out. So, I'm going to be using another Ursula the Void support from a friend, because this is going to be a physical damage team. The rotation is going to be very similar to the last time. Boss drops, shoot, switch, drop the cross, and here we go. Now, don't get me wrong, you will still be able to get a decent score with this team. It's just, if you've got your own Herschel of the Void, odds are you're better off using that than the trial version. Right now I've just been trying to crack this other shield, but it's not working out, so I'm just going to focus on the weak point. So what I'd normally do when I'm using my own Herschel of the Void is I'd crack both arms, usually within the first 10 seconds, and then wail away on the boss and do horrendous amounts of damage. Each shield you knock off the boss increases the damage they take. However, knocking off one shield is still good enough because you create a weak point on the boss at that point. Taking them both out just makes all the weak points that much more susceptible. It takes even more damage. So, not a great score. 13,437. Now, I'm going to switch on to my Herschel of the Void and do this again. So, turn off trial. So I do my order a little different. I have my Herschel of the Void out front and supports in the back. Now, I might as well, you know what, we'll set up the team exactly the way they had it. Except they had a triple S version of CH, and they also had CH's primary weapon. I don't have that. But you're still going to see something. Alright, let's see if I can find another Herschel of the Void support leader. So everything can be identical. Well, here we go. Perfect. Alright, let's have at it. So it's going to be the same as before. Staying on with Bronya, just long enough to shoot the boss. And switching, dropping the cross, dodge, and switch. One shield down, two shields down. Took me a little longer than 10 seconds, 12 this time. But as you can see, the boss is taking horrendous amounts of damage after knocking both of them off. Taking off one is good enough, taking off both is better. So I was a little slow for that one, but I still got it done. So, right there, same team setup essentially, except my own Valkyries, and my score improved by over 500 points. Didn't get over 14, which is what I was hoping for, but I was a little slow on breaking those shields. Anyway, all said and done, still more than a high enough score to get all the goodies from the Armada support. So there we go. So, thank you very much for watching my sim battle for my Honkai Daily Grind. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed, and I definitely hope we'll see you again next time. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you then.